Welcome to Necessi-Tea, a new podcast with Marguerite Pierce and Lindsay Jackson. When we were thinking about coming up with a name for our podcast, we really wanted to focus on the term tea, T-E-A. Currently, it's being used as slang, and it, denotes gossip or drama of some sort. And, we wanted to take it and make it more positive and kind of reframe the connotation of that word and make it really more purposeful. So we came up with Necessi-Tea. And I'll talk a little bit about who I am, and then I'll punt it over to my co-host, Lindsay, to tell us a little bit about herself. So I'm Marguerite Pierce. I've spent the last decade and a little bit more in the client services industry within a financial services firm. And I focus a lot on problem solving and figuring out ways to overcome challenges, whether they are people-based or organizationally based. And I think in general, I'm just a curious person. I love asking questions. I'm curious about how things work. I'm a firm believer that there's always room for improvement. And I like to help people and organizations figure out the most effective and sustainable way to implement change. So along with my day job history and experience, I think it really only made sense for me to become a certified professional coach and really use this skill set to help as many people and organizations as possible.
I am Lindsay Jackson. By trade and by experience, I am in the field of staff development and training. So I basically teach people how to do their job. I feel like that field picked me instead of me picking that field. It matched my personality and I believe, God's design for who I am as a person. So who am I? I am a people person. I am all about energy. I'm really great at helping people shift their perspective to one that serves them better. I really am in the business of allowing people to create their own inner peace and get out of their own way. A lot of the stress that we experience, I personally believe, and science has shown that stress comes from our own beliefs and our own thoughts. So my job is to help you get out of your head, help you challenge the stories that you've made up along the way, help you look for the evidence. And we're going to find out that story's not true. And we're going to create some new rules and some new beliefs that best serve you. So having that being who I am as a person, just by, again, natural design, I decided to become a life coach. And that's actually where I met Marguerite. And her and I just couldn't get enough of each other. And we decided to partner up and create this podcast for you.
Listening to this podcast, you can expect to be informed, learn self-care tips, as well as how to manage some of life's challenges, and really dig deep into the driving force behind your behavior. Expect to laugh and expect a shift in your perspective. We bring together our knowledge and skills as life coaches, and we both have our own style. Deposits of goodness in our lives is a necessity. Be sure to connect and follow us on Instagram at NECSI_TEA_podcast. Thanks for listening.
And Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
Yeah.